Hey guys, so for the last week or so, the stock market has actually been on a very negative trend, and this is as a result of many things, including the jobless claims and the trade war that seems to be developing with China in the last week or so. Now, today, the market was supposed to be recovering. However, last night, Trump came out and announced that he was going to continue not talking to President Xi and maybe even increase the tariff amounts he had planned in the past. So the stock market is looking a lot red right now, but some stocks are still winning through all this, and one of those stocks is Facebook stock. And a couple of months ago, I actually said that I thought Facebook stock could go all the way to the 220 price range, which is around what they were costing before the coronavirus crash. And this is because Facebook has been a company that has tried to copy the flow of Amazon. And what I mean by that is they've tried to acquire new companies and new companies in order to keep fueling their growth and their worth. Like for example, how they bought Instagram and how they created a platform similar to Zoom. This has been helping them continue moving their innovation and continuing to make their platform new, even though Facebook is such an old concept. Now, if we look here at their 1 week chart, we can see that they were very hard affected by the crash that has been happening in the last week or so, and even fell to around the $200 price range, which I would say they're not going to fall below this level again, because like I said, they've acquired around 3 or 4 new companies during the coronavirus period, and this has allowed them to continue having a stable base level of their price. And unfortunately, investors know this and they're not going to allow the stock to sell off for below this price. You can see that they've tested the 200 range around 3 times since then. Even here, they dipped all the way to 203, but they never were able to break the level again. And today, actually, Facebook has been one of the only companies increasing in value in their stock, and that's as a result of another company that they've acquired. And this company is the GIF platform Giphy. As you can see here, a lot of reports are coming out on this company, and they bought it for around $400 million. So this company is relatively cheap in comparison to Instagram or other companies they've bought in the past. However, it is a very popular company, and I personally use Giphy as well to share gifts with friends and with family. And they have a wide variety of gifts on the platform that actually are good for all ages. So it's not necessarily a social media company meant for only older people or only younger people. And as you can see, this has really moved Facebook stock in the positive direction. However, what do I feel will be happening in the short term is that Facebook will bounce up to the highs of this move around 210 and then come back down later on today. As I said earlier, the SPY and the market as a whole has been very much in a downwards direction in this last week. Now, if tensions continue with China, then I feel that Facebook cannot continue to keep fighting the market's direction. Now, this 1 day bounce is only 1 day, but I feel that by the end of next week, Facebook will be around the same price of the other as the rest of the market, which should have them costing around $205 to $200 if the market isn't able to recover by next Friday, which I honestly expect it won't. However, a lot of the times when Trump speaks on things like China, he does it on purpose when the market is really, really undervalued and oversold. And afterwards, when he says, okay, I'm not putting tariffs anymore, then the market bounces up substantially more than if he would have said it when the market was at new highs. So I think he's pretty much having a strategy with when he speaks on these China events. However, I do feel that specifically for Facebook stock, they won't be able to continue this positive price motion anymore into the future, especially since today is a Friday. They will not be bouncing on Monday because of this Giphy purchase. And that's just because Giphy is a small percentage of what they hold in their portfolio and doesn't necessarily represent the company as a whole. Facebook isn't really a GIF company, they're more of a social media platform. And the fact that Giphy can only bring GIFs and pictures and videos into their platform doesn't really offer a lot, but it does offer some value. So that's why the company is bouncing like this today. However, keep an eye out for a pullback to around the $200 range, which is where it tested those lows from the last week of crashes, and then come in and they should be worth around 220 by the end of their earnings, which will be in July. So this is about a 3 month period. However, if you do or are able to hold for around 3 months, you should be seeing a pretty good return on Facebook, as I expect the market to be bouncing up as soon as Trump releases news that he is going to be stopping these tariff talks and these negative actions with China in the near future. So yeah, guys, keep an eye out for a pullback and good luck, and I hope you guys make a lot of profit.